The Clone Wars have ended. You can either adapt and survive, or die with the past. Just as these words are being spoken, a familiar clone appears. He is accompanied by none other than Clone Force 99, the Bad Batch. As is in the latest trailer for the Bad Batch series, coming May the 4th on Disney+. The Clone Wars are over, but a new war has begun for Hunter, Tech, Crosshair, Wrecker, and Echo, who, by the way, has a cool new look. It's a war of survival. We see Grand Moff Tarkin speaking and commanding the experimental clones to be eliminated. The Republic is gone. The Empire is now in control. But it seems all other clones are not hunting the group. It appears none other than Captain Rex is helping them, or tagging along to remain out of sight of his former commanders. This is just one of the cameos they show in the trailer, today on Star Wars Fanatic. If you're new to the channel or just haven't done so yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on my Star Wars content, and hit the like button to show your support and help me rank a little bit higher in the algorithm. The latest trailer for The Bad Batch has arrived, and it does not disappoint. The animation looks on par with the Clone Wars Season 7, and the adventures look to be equally as well done. But there are some really interesting visuals in it, notably some of the cameos. Of course, Fennec Shand has been teased for a while, so seeing her is no surprise, but it is going to be cool to see her in this era. But what will come along with her? Boba Fett, perhaps? I hope so. I'd like to see what he has been up to since the last time we saw him in the Clone Wars. Another cameo is the aforementioned Grand Moff Wilhuff Tarkin. He is aging well into the character we remember from A New Hope, portrayed by Peter Cushing. We see him on Kamino, standing above the training course. It appears to be the same one as the one Echo, Fives, and Heavy trained and retrained on until they were accepted into the ranks of the Grand Army of the Republic, or at least something similar. Tarkin speaks about the clones and tests them. They apparently do too well with the course. We then see him again, only slightly older, with a small army of clones calling for the extermination of the Bad Batch. Next up isn't so much of a cameo, but an unexpected addition to the Clone Force 99 squad. A young child. He looks to be maybe 10 years old, and an unknown character. I do have my speculations, but I will save it until the end, after the recap. Then appears the familiar Captain Rex. Yes, who doesn't love this character? The Clone Wars series created quite a few memorable characters, and Captain Rex is definitely one of them. He is in full Phase 2 armor, and appears to have joined the Bad Batch. It only makes sense. Echo was one of his closest members of the 501st Legion when he commanded it alongside Anakin Skywalker. It was in Season 7 that Rex rescued Echo from the Separatists and helped him join up with the Clone Force 99. It's great to see him back, and I can't wait for his post-Clone Wars and pre-Rebels arc to unfold. Again, I will save speculations till later. The last cameo I will touch on is what appears to be Saw Gerrera. He is a little more battle-hardened than we saw him in the Clone Wars, but a little less than we saw in Rogue One, where he met his end on the outskirts of Jedha City when the Death Star turned the town inside out and its outskirts. Saw is also with the Bad Batch and seems to be trying to recruit them into his partisans. With the Bad Batch releasing on May the 4th, it is a good time to be a Star Wars fan. The Clone Wars was one of the reasons fans went back to watching the prequel trilogy in a different light. It filled in gaps and enhanced story arcs that some felt had fallen flat. Now, we get this series that will fill in some of the gaps during the time of Order 66 and the Empire's takeover of the galaxy from another point of view. But there are questions raised. For one, who is the boy? He speaks with an accent but doesn't appear to be a character that we have yet seen. My speculation? Okay, you asked for it. I feel like he is a survivor of Anakin Skywalker's / Darth Vader's massacre of the Padawans and younglings in the Jedi Temple in Coruscant. We still don't know where Clone Force 99 was during Order 66, and could have possibly been close to the temple, maybe even happening upon it just after the purge took place and found one frightened child who was a lone survivor. This could be the case. Now, we don't see him use a lightsaber, but he does wield a pretty nifty energy bow. That brings me to Captain Rex, or maybe just Rex now. The last we saw him after Order 66, he was helping Ahsoka Tano escape Jesse and Rex's old unit. The ship crashed and all were presumed dead. When the ship was found, it was years later and Darth Vader personally inspected the wreckage. Then we see Rex in Rebels. He is retired with Wolf and Gregor. The Empire even has an altercation with them, acknowledges them as clones and that they are retired, and basically tells them to enjoy their retirement. If Rex were on the run, I would have expected the Empire to recognize that and arrest him. If they recognized him, that is. But it appears that Rex is on the move with the Bad Batch now. So, what happened to him between this time and Rebels? Did he move into good graces with the Empire? Just to turn on them and become a rebel leader? Possibly, but maybe the Empire didn't recognize him during the time of Rebels. I guess we'll see. This trailer was a great showcase of the things to come in the series. I, for one, am really excited for it and can't wait for the 70-minute premiere on May the 4th. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. So many great Star Wars projects are coming. We have what's been dubbed the Mandoverse, with The Mandalorian Season 3, The Book of Boba Fett, Rangers of the New Republic, and Ahsoka all dropping, starting with The Book of Boba Fett in December of this year. Then we have the Imperial era releases with Andor, the Kenobi series, and the Lando Calrissian series. Then there will be the High Republic era with Acolyte. That one I'm really excited for as well. I'm really excited for all of these, actually. That isn't to mention the Taika Waititi film, the rumored Kevin Feige film, and the Star Wars Rogue Squadron film. So much, I can't wait for it all to start coming out so I can completely nerd out. But for now, the Bad Batch trailer looks amazing. So much familiarity from the Clone Wars era and the Galactic Civil War era that promises to bridge the gap nicely. But what do you think of the Bad Batch trailer? Are you excited for it, or are you more excited for one of the other projects? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to join my live stream every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's been a blast doing these, and there are a lot of great people that join in the discussions. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date on all my Star Wars content. Also, hit the thumbs up to show your love for the hard work I put into this video and every video. It really does help rank me a little bit higher. Please don't forget to click the link in the description below to join the channel membership, or do so by clicking the join button. Channel memberships are live, and I appreciate everyone for making this channel into what it is becoming. All channel membership proceeds go right back into the channel to make it bigger and better. Thank you for watching, and remember, this is the way, the only way.